and my pain body woke up immediately. My pain was full of anger, aggression and violence. As soon as it woke up, I started verbally attacking everyone around me. My thoughts were full of violence. I kept imagining how I was torturing and murdering those people, for real. If one of those people had been standing in front of me at such moments, I would probably have at least knocked them unconscious. A pain body wants to experience and generate more of the energy it is made of. If we carry pain bodies within us that are all full of anger and violence, this means that we will repeatedly draw situations in our lives that are characterized by anger and violence. How did you feel when you were bullied? How did you feel when you were beaten up so badly that you had to get hospitalized at the age of 15 and a 14-year-old teacher made fun of you? How did you feel when you became a heroin addict at the age of 17? How did you feel when the army sent you to the border patrol for 2 months with a loaded assault rifle at the age of 17, but you were not allowed to enlist afterwards because you had a weapons ban? Why are you such a problem child? Why do you make life so difficult for your parents? Why can't you behave like a decent boy? Why are you always so aggressive? He was never able to express the sadness, suffering, anger and aggression inside him. And if you feel the same way, then you should definitely keep watching this video. Before he was bullied, he felt happy, loved and beautiful. After he was bullied, he felt worthless, ugly and tired of life. After being beaten up badly at the age of 15 and being made fun of by his teacher at the time, he felt humiliated, helpless and afraid. He came into contact with heroin for the first time at the age of 15. At 17, he was already addicted to it for a short time because it was the only thing that killed his feelings and made him feel safe for a brief moment. After not finishing school and not even being accepted into the army, he felt like he was nothing more than a burden to his parents and other people. He was closer to death than to life. Did the boy become a helpless junkie like some of his friends at the time? Did he become violent and is now in prison? Did he remain a school dropout who never completed an education? Is he dead now? Or has he become an alchemist and turned all the darkness from his past into light and is now living a happy, fulfilled life? According to various studies, the chances of someone who goes through such things at such a young age, while they are still developing, and turns their life into something positive, are very slim. But that's exactly what happened, and that happened without the boy ever being able to talk to anyone about how he felt, or ever going to therapy. And if this boy was able to do that, then so can you. And now, let's find out how he did it. First of all, you need to know the boy I've been talking about was me. All these things that have happened to me have led me to develop a great interest in the workings of the human mind and body, and I have spent a large part of my life since then studying it. In doing so, I have learned that I'm neither my mind nor my feelings. In truth, I'm pure consciousness. I'm the consciousness that can observe my mind and therefore my thoughts and feelings. I have also learned that experiences and the associated feelings that we have not processed develop into so-called pain bodies. These pain bodies are energetic units that remain stuck in our body. However, we usually don't notice them because they are dormant most of the time. To understand this better, let's take a look at my example. 10 years after I was bullied, I didn't think about the bullying much. But all it took was for someone to mention the topic of bullying, or mention one of the names of the people who bullied me, and my pain body woke up immediately. My pain was full of anger, aggression and violence. As soon as it woke up, I started verbally attacking everyone around me. My thoughts were full of violence. I kept imagining how I was torturing and murdering those people, for real. If one of those people had been standing in front of me at such moments, I would probably have at least knocked them unconscious. A pain body wants to experience and generate more of the energy it is made of. If we carry pain bodies within us that are all full of anger and violence, this means that we will repeatedly draw situations in our lives that are characterized by anger and violence. Through the anger within us, we generate new anger in the outside world. Such bodies of pain lead to us verbally or even physically attacking those closest to us. Fortunately, in my case, it was only ever verbal when it came to the people close to me. This process seems completely sick and insane when you think about it seriously. Nevertheless, many people don't want to let go of their pain bodies because they have become part of their identity and they identify with them. The question that now arises is, how can we detach ourselves from our pain bodies? As I mentioned earlier, I have learned that I am neither my mind nor my feelings. I am the consciousness that can observe my mind and therefore my thoughts and feelings. This made me realize that the pain body that was created by the bullying was still making my life hell for me and my loved ones 10 years later. The more I meditated, the more clearly I learned to consciously perceive the thoughts and feelings within me. This has enabled me to notice when certain pain bodies arise in me. Instead of allowing myself to be drawn into the energy of these pain bodies when they began to rise within me, as I had done in the past, I now consciously perceived them. I no longer identified myself as the pain body, but perceived it for what it was. Energy that got stuck in me and made my life hell. And just by no longer allowing myself to be drawn into the energy of the pain body, I dissolved the pain body of bullying and many other pain bodies. This is a very short video and I can't explain it any better in such a short amount of time, but I hope that gave you a little insight in how I resolved my aggression problems. The topics of conscious living and the pain body are topics that one could write a whole book about, and many books have been written about it. I have tried to present my experience in this video, as I said, as simple as possible so that you can get the most out of it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. You can be sure that I will answer all of them. If you would learn more about this topic, I recommend you the books by Eckhart Tolle. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That really means the world to me. I could do videos in other genres that would generate much more attention, but I decided to invest my time in those kind of videos that are not only entertaining, but also have an impact on other people's life. And if you appreciate that, please leave a like, and if you subscribe, like I said, that really would mean the world to me. Till next time, K.W.N.